How about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Saori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Saori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Saori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready?
Oh my gosh, it's not moody.
Ta-da!
It's ruined!
Oh! Oh wait, that was sort of our name.
An
was like,
alternate
oh,
spelling.
Excuse me, it's Uwu, not Uo.
That's your full name, actually.
Natsuki.
Hello.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Oh. Sorry. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. I want to see it. The whiskers are drawn with icing and a little piece of chocolate were used to make ears. Can we see it?
Oh, imagination.
No, don't tell.
No, I want to see it.
Oh, I made a cupcake. You want to see it?
That sounded perverted.
No,
You're so good at baking.
no, I have a picture of a cupcake I once made.
Is it cat?
It was a snowman, but it didn't turn out right.
Oh, I don't want to see it then.
You know. Just hurry and take one.
Saori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow.
It's delicious!
Saori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down.
Oh my god.
That's not the sound a cupcake should make.
You don't know what kind of cupcake she made. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... But...
Haven't I heard this somewhere before? This trope.
Made them for you or anything.
Baka.
Baka.
Eh? I thought you technically did. Saori said.
Well, maybe. But not for you dummy.
My name is not Dummy. Alright, alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission.
Why do you need permission to keep that?
Just probably because it can, like, you would need, like, a hot plate or something to, like, heat it, right?
What?
It's a hot cupcake?
A tea set?
It's a tea. Yeah,
hot
how would you
tea
heat the
cupcake?
tea?
You just go find hot water?
Where?
You throw it
in the
into the
classroom?
sun.
In the bathroom? I don't know. You just run the hot water until it gets hot enough to steep your tea.
Yeah, I don't know. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Man, I'm tired of anime. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
The plot.
I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Saori. Oh well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Saori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Oh, there's that wind again, huh? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. Well, you won't be saying that once you get disbanded for not
Doing the things a club should be doing. Stuff.
Indeed.
What?
I'm sorry. I don't know. I tried to make a joke out of something, but it didn't work.
You tried.
And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Oh, Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement.
Nod.
I'm glad you said that, otherwise I would have never known.
Yeah, you can't see me, so.
Yeah. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
Oh, you could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls. all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Wu, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
But listen, don't you judge me. Manga has text in it.
Manga's literature?
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
Mm-hmm.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
I see. It's like that's something that's always like bothered me with Japanese, like the way Japanese people talk to each other, is that when someone's talking to someone else and that person is just always like
Really?
yes, it happens all the time at my company. Cause I guess it's to make it seem like you're actually listening, like you're paying attention to them.
I do that sometimes, but that's because I'm quiet, so I want people to know to continue speaking.
Yeah, I think once in a while it should be fine, but like they usually go like
People
That's all
just
you
never
hear.
talk to me, so I don't know.
And I think a lot of
I
the
agree.
thing is, I sort of started doing that too sometimes, but like I think I don't actually listen when I do that because I'm too busy going.
See, people do it so that the other person thinks you're listening,
Right.
So that you can feign interest.
But
Maybe
I'm
that's
an
how it
honest
is.
person, so once they're finished talking, I'd be like, I didn't hear a word you just said.
I know some of these words.
Anyway, Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things.
Like people.
I like people.
Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
Is this
That's
foreshadowing
oddly
something?
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I read a horror book once.
It was horrible.
It's 50 Shades of Grey.
Tony the
That's
Tiger.
really scary.
I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having conversation with the rock.
Oh my god, what are you talking to a rock for?
I thought you said The Rock. I was like, Dwayne Johnson's in this game?
Oh shit, son.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you?
I guess you could say that.
What did she say?
Shucks horror.
She
Yeah.
likes horror. Oh, okay.
But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down.
It's like, I'm stuck! Help!
Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
Oh, why's that?
Well, it just...
Why do you need to have a reason to hate horror? Is it obvious why she hates horror?
Yeah.
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
Why is she so conscious of me?
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club's meeting. I keep changing her voice, so I can't remember what her voice. I'm really losing track of her voice. It looks like you were working on a poem called...
Now she's
Oh,
Toad.
gosh.
Why does it sound like you're so far away?
Get that back!
Recomposes herself.
Fine.
Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Why are you all teasing her?
Oh.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders.
I'm not...
Yes, you are, Twiddle.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Yeah, well, I guess I do sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Ah, not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself.
The truest form of writing is writing to one's... Alright.
Put that on a Hallmark card and sell it.
You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Right in my
Well,
heart.
Yuri, were you always this pretentious?
She's the smartest one, though. She has to be.
She has to use the big words. How will people know she's smart?
Do you have
No
writing
one will
experience?
know.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
Okay!
It seems to only ever hit her.
Close the window.
She has her own fan.
She's her own fan. Oh, she has a fan underneath her dress or something?
Yeah, she just takes it around with her.
It.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's not go home and write a poem of our own!
Why at home? Why don't you just do it
we're
here?
going home.
But you guys are still in the middle of a club meeting, aren't you?
We're gonna go home.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Jared. Let's get out. I don't
Next
want to
time.
sit in this room anymore with that open closet with a lone chair. It's freaking me out, man.
The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Dot dot dot.
Yeah, let's do it.
Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right? Oh, well.
Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. I don't have hands.
I was born
I'm a
without
ghost.
hands. Who am I supposed to rate?
I can't. Are you making fun of me?